This is Kevin with the Superman homepage, talking to James Marsters of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Smallville. You got a long list.
Yeah, very lucky.
We're happy to talk with you today. Tell us a little bit about your experience working in animation, what that was like for you doing the Superman Doomsday direct-to-video movie.
It's just insanely easy to do animation acting. All the hard part comes after your job is done. So you go into the booth and you go have fun and say your lines, try to not lie, and then the animators take over for years and make it look really great. But I have to say, there's no hard part of doing voiceover for cartoons.
Now, notice with a lot of the animated work, a lot of the TV shows and the direct-to-video, they sort of gravitate towards Joss Whedon and folks, alumni of the shows and things that he's worked with. Why do you think that is?
Because I think for 8 or 9 years, he made us all look really good.
Yeah.
My memory of working with Joss is that I just tried to stand on the tape and wear the hair and say the lines, and then he would make me look really good. Yeah. And I also think that he hired a lot of people that are easy to work with. He had a good eye for finding people that would not whine and complain all day, because that gets old really fast.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you also have another connection to Superman. You appeared for some episodes of Smallville as Brainiac.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about your experiences with that?
Yeah, I always, growing up when I was reading the Superman comic books, the thing about Brainiac that really freaked me out was the fact that Brainiac would smile maniacally, but I knew that he was a robot, and I just couldn't get my mind around how a robot would have an emotional response like that. And when I went on to Smallville, it was a very low-key version of Brainiac, and I was like, oh man, we're not going to get that. That's the freakiest part of him. And there was one moment while I was fighting Tom in the Fortress of Solitude, and I had him over, I was over him, choking him or something like that, and I was like, oh, this is my moment, I can get it in there, and I just started smiling maniacally, and they asked me, what are you doing? I'm like, Brainiac, man. It was nice to talk with you, man.
All right, thanks, James.
Have a good one, Kevin.
Appreciate it.